Welcome to the Paramount Theater. My name is Stephanie Slusser, and I'm here today with Kate McMillan and Cole Williams from Stagestruck, the Young People's Own Theater. And we are here to talk about White Christmas coming up November 15th through the 17th here at the Paramount. Kate, tell us a little bit about the show. What's the story here?
The show is one of my personal favorites. It was one of my favorite Christmas movies since I can remember. But it starts in World War II. We see these two guys coming together to create music in a time when music is not really around. And it's Christmas Eve. And we jump a bit to many years later, shortly thereafter, and they have created the ultimate, showbiz identities. They've got their own show. And it's a really beautiful story. They end up meeting some ladies and end up going to Vermont. I won't spoil anything, but it's a beautiful story in general about, sure, there's the love stories within it, but it's a love that kind of extends past the romantic love. Their love for each other, their family, their chosen family too. So it's a beautiful story.
That's great. A lot of us are familiar with the film, so
right.
Will we hear some familiar music maybe from that?
Absolutely will, and some other tunes that you have not heard from the film.
That's great.
Yeah.
Cole, what's your involvement in the show? What do you do?
I am Mike.
Mike.
He's like the director, and so I get to scream a lot.
All right.
He does it very well.
Good. Is this, have you done a lot of shows with Stagestruck before?
Yes.
Good. So you're a veteran.
Mm-hmm.
Will we see some other familiar faces? Maybe some other veterans we've seen in Stagestruck performances before?
There's a lot.
Good.
But there's a lot of new people during this show too. So.
Okay. I heard it's one of the biggest shows that Stagestruck has done in a while, so I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, I think Stagestruck is they continue to set a new bar with the repertoire that they're choosing, because it's not easy material,
right.
I mean, we went from Anything Goes last year, which was like a full tap show,
mm-hmm.
and so these guys really buckled down, and they learned their stuff, and this has a lot of that in it as well. And I mean, it's a massive dance show. It's really incredible.
Yeah. And you're the choreographer for that.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about what other production team members are involved in the show?
Yes, of course. Jim Grant is our director and music director. He's playing both sides, and he's a genius. He's fantastic. He and I work really well together, and it's always a joy to work with him. I think you would agree with that.
He does a good job.
Yeah, I think he's great with the cast in terms of steering them in the right direction, but letting them play and letting them explore and develop their own characters, and it's so fun to watch. Especially, I don't live here technically, so when I come back, it's like this fully, developed show. It's so exciting to come back and see. And then we've got Emily Perkins, who's our costumer again. She was with us for Beauty and the Beast and Anything Goes. She's a genius.
This team has put on some great productions the last few years for Stagestruck,
mm-hmm.
so we're looking forward to having you guys back again.
We're excited to be here.
Yeah. Well, White Christmas at the Paramount Theater, November 15th through the 17th. Stagestruck will be putting that on, and we are excited to have them back. You can get tickets at the Paramount Theater, www.goldsboroparamount.com, or 919-583-8432. Thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having
us.